it's Danielle over at DIYDanielle.com, and I am working on a quick Minecraft room. Gonna keep it real basic, not gonna go crazy. And I wanted to show you what I'm working on today. Today's project is going to be creating the Minecraft window effect that you see in the game. And I'm using my Cricut Air 2 to complete this. Cricut actually is sponsoring this post, so just a heads up in case, just so you guys know that I am affiliated with them. They pay me to do blog posts, not video right now, but maybe someday. But I did the video just because I like to also post to my YouTube channel when I can, and this is a pretty simple, fun project to show. I also wanted to show how the process goes because sometimes it's harder to explain in words what I'm doing. Okay, so for this project, we're going to have a few simple supplies. I'm going to use a ruler. Needs to be a hard ruler. Do not use a measuring tape or anything else. You need the straight line, the straight edge. I am using a white chalk marker. You could use a dry erase marker. I was a little concerned because I'm using white window cling, that if like I used a purple dry erase, that maybe a little purple would get on the white and stain it or something. It would probably be fine, but I had the white chalk marker, so it's easier. It's fine. I have a little towel to erase as we go, and window clings. I used my Cricut Air 2 to print out squares that are all the same size. This means less physical cutting. I could probably use some sort of tape for this, like duct tape, but that would require me cutting a bunch of squares out of duct tape, and that does not sound like a fun day for me. So I am using window cling. These come off real easy, so that way I can adjust them and fix them if needed. And I'm using white and gray. So I have a bunch of squares. And I only printed one 12 by 12 for each color. If I need more, I will print more. That way I'm not using more supplies than I need to. Kind of a joke about using too much supplies. So this is a super easy project. You guys are going to be like, this is kind of dumb to even see a video on. But I want to show you guys how I lined everything up. So, alrighty, I'll show you over here. Here's our window. And I think in the game squares actually go over the panes. So you could actually do that if you wanted. I am not going over them because that irritates me. And I am not adding as many blocks as they use in the windows in the game because I just don't have time for that. Also, I have a 3- and 5-year-old, and there's like a high chance that they will come through and move these and I will lose my mind. So I'm not going to add to my frustration. I'm going to just do a couple on each pane, I guess these are called. So I have it sort of measured out, like the basic angle I'm going to use, and I'm just going to eyeball that. Hopefully that'll work out for me. I've got my marker, and I'm going to just sketch on here a line that represents the angle that I want my blocks to be on. And when you're looking at this, what I noticed is that the best spacing for me, I can do another line parallel to it just by using my ruler in between. But one ruler's width is not enough. So I'm actually going to do 2. See me measure here. And then I'm going to take this and just use it for the next one. So what that means is I need to come through and just wipe this middle one down. And again, I have a couple towels to do this. One of them's wet and one of them's dry. I think the dry one's better. But so again, I'm going to do that here. I'm just making enough a line there to so I can get the right angle on the next one. All right, so here we are. We have our lines, and I don't know if you're able to see them very well. Let's see here. Okay, you can sort of see them. So 1, 2, 3. Depending on how much you want to do here. Sorry, baby belly. I don't know how many you want to do. It's really up to you. You can go crazy. You can go light. I am trying to go a little light on these just because it's pretty time consuming. So you are going to take your window cling blocks and you're going to line them up. Now what I'm doing as I'm going along is I'm just taking my finger or my cloth and I'm just wiping part of my line off, just wide enough that I can fit at least one side of my square. And that way I can line up and make sure that it's actually at the same angle. You see what I did there? That made it a lot easier for me to make sure it's even. I'm sure a lot of people could eyeball this. I have a really hard time eyeballing things and getting measurements right, so I'm not bothering. This is actually going to be faster for me, even if it is a pain. I'm also super dizzy recently, so I don't vision measurements working. So in Minecraft, it seems like there is a variation between how many blocks are one color versus another. So you can kind of just duplicate that in your decals. So I've got 3 lines here, and I am just going to go and duplicate that on each window pane until I am satisfied with the final results. And that's all there is to it. Okay, I hope that helps, and please check out DIYDanielle.com. If you want a copy of the Cricut file, I will have that on my blog as well. It's just squares, but you do squares, but it took me a few minutes, so I'll save you some time. You can print them right out. So hope that helps. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.